Hi guys, welcome. This is a video with an introduction into shadow boxing. Little introduction, my name's Sam, I'm a personal trainer, I've been for about 15 years, movement coach and boxercise instructor. So shadow boxing, really great way of getting rid of any excess energy that you've got at the minute and to do something a little bit different. If you've ever thought about doing boxing actually at a gym, then this is a good way of getting the coordination and the movements and the stance and everything in place before you get the gloves on and start hitting pads and sparring and things like that. So if it's something that you're interested in, then have a watch of the video. I'll be showing you a few techniques, different punches, stance, that sort of thing, in order to get you ready to get the proper thing going and get some gloves on and things like that. So yeah, really good workout, shadow boxing. Don't worry about looking silly. A lot of people do. I did when I first started, and you weren't actually hitting a bag or pads or anything, you were just hitting the air, but you get used to it, and after a while it doesn't feel so silly. So I'll take you through a few stages, and there'll be a few things to work through. The first thing being the warm-up. Now when you're warming up, really, the key is to make sure your shoulders are nice and warm, and also your calves, especially your calves, okay? A lot of the force from punch comes from the calves, and what you'll find is if you've got a skipping rope, that'd be great, because all the boxers use skipping as A, coordination, B, to get the blood flowing, and C, really warms up the calves especially. And you'll find after doing a lot of boxing and shadow boxing, your calves take a lot of the brunt, especially the back calf. So what we're going to do is just go through a quick warm-up. This is what I would do before actually doing some sparring or some like bag work or something. So we start off warming up the shoulders, just really big circles forwards with the shoulders. So what you can do, just do this for about a minute, then change directions, then about a minute in the opposite direction. So you're going forwards and then you're going backwards for a minute on each. Then what we can do to add a little bit of coordination is go one way and the other way with each arm. So one goes forward and one goes backwards. Just see if you can connect your brain into this. A lot of people just start kind of doing backstroke or front crawl, but you're going to do one forward and one backwards. Once you've done that, change and go the other way. Again, a minute on each of them, so really warming up those shoulders, okay? Then all you do is you give yourself a big hug, squeeze the shoulder blades, give yourself a big hug the other side. So right arm goes under, then over. And again, you just do this for like a minute. Once we have done that, arms out to the side, little circles forwards for a minute. Once you've done a minute, little circles backwards for a minute. Okay, does that make sense? So that's all your shoulder warm-ups done, a minute on each. You'll find that you're nice and warm now. There's a bit of burning going on in the shoulders and they're ready for a little bit more work. Now in terms of the calves, if you haven't got a skipping rope, that's absolutely fine. All you are going to do is you get your heels off the floor and bounce, but don't actually leave the floor with your toes. So the toes stay on the floor and the heels come up and you're just bouncing, okay, like that. You can do this for, you can do this for a good couple of minutes, to be honest with you. Imagine that you've got a skipping rope. You can actually do the movements with the skipping rope like this. Imagine that you've got it. You're just bouncing and then you can go from left to right. So you're kind of hopping. So literally like you are skipping, okay? This is really going to get those calves working. And you can do that for between 2-3 minutes, okay? After that, what we'll do is we'll do some press-ups and some squats just to get your body really conditioned and ready for a proper workout. So you can do 3 lots of 10 on each of these. So you do 10 press-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you can't do full ones, then by all means drop to your knees and do them on your knees. And then 10 squats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 3 lots of that. So now you're nice and warm, you're ready to go. The next thing to do is to switch your brain on, okay? Because boxing, there's a lot of coordination, and you've got to be there, because when someone's telling you to throw a sequence, or even if someone's like trying to hit you, you've got to be ready and prepared to kind of adapt to what's happening. So your brain needs to be switched on. You've got to be there. So what I like to do is get like a tennis ball or a ball of some kind. I've just found this little ball from my my little boy. Don't know what kind of ball it is, but you would literally just against the wall, you know, throw it, catch it, throw it, catch it, left hand, right hand, okay, and just keep moving about like that. So this is just really good hand-eye coordination, and it gets the brain switched on, which is brilliant. That's really important to do. You will perform a lot better, okay? So that's the whole warm-up done. You've warmed up the shoulders, the calves, you've done some press-ups, some squats, and you've switched your brain on, okay? Now you're ready to go, okay? So that's the first little video. The next video, we are going to look at the stance, what stance you should be in. We are going to look at the protection, moving out of the way of a punch, and we're going to do the 4 main punches and then putting it all together, okay? So this is the first video done. Come back and have a look at the second video, and we'll get back into it. Okay, see you later. Bye.